Marvel stuff. Breaking Fantastic Four cast revealed, new team. Let's see what everything always has to say about this and check this out.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. You know, I did not expect to be doing Fantastic Four casting updates the way we have for the last 2 weeks, this late into an actor strike. Basically, the entirety of Hollywood is shut down, except for some specific departments and studios working on post-production. But here we are, literally 4 days in a row, and while I was working on a video to cover some previous scoops over the last 48 hours, we got a major overall casting update that this time even includes names like Silver Surfer and Galactus. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to play Rumor Roundup for the last 48 hours. We have several trusted industry insider sources, some corroborating each other, some with, in cases, different information. We're breaking it all down, the Fantastic Four latest and what's going on with the cast at Marvel Studios. But first, if you could hit the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews, to the occasional industry insider report and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the sub button, leave a comment down below. That automatically enters you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. We just gave one away last week. We've got another one coming up with Loki. Again, all you gotta do is sub, leave a comment if you want. Stick around to the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so we're basically going to work our way backwards with updates, but we're going to start with the latest that's been breaking basically on every single headline and social media account for the last 15 minutes. That's coming from none other than Jeff Snyder over on the Hot Mic podcast with John Roca. Follow him over on YouTube. He has been extremely ubiquitous as of late, meaning everywhere with everything when it comes to Marvel scoops for the last 6 months or so. And this is what he broke today for the latest update for the Fantastic Four casting at Marvel Studios. Sue Storm is indeed going to be played by Vanessa Kirby. He first said that Johnny Storm was going to be played by Jack Quaid. Then that wasn't happening, and he confirmed now that it happens to be Joseph Quinn. So Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm. He then went on to say that the Thing has been cast, but apparently it's not any of the actors that we have talked about before, David Diggs, or recently mentioned Paul Walter Hauser. It's also apparently not Eben Moss Backrack, or maybe it's Backrack. I'm sure you guys will correct me in the comments. He had been rumored to be playing the Thing about 2 weeks ago. He said he's not playing the Thing, but cast in the Fantastic Four for a role. Possibly could be Doctor Doom, or maybe it's something like Silver Surfer, and then went on to offer the specific detail that he's only going to be in basically the end of the movie. He then said that the Galactus character would be played by a Latino actor, and as many of you know, that role was reportedly offered to Antonio Banderas earlier in the year. Then mysteriously he posted to his Instagram and social media accounts a huge cast being made of his face for what looks like a bust, which made us wonder if they weren't modeling his face for Galactus. There's also rumors of that character showing up in the Marvels, but Antonio Banderas is not a Latino actor. Apparently this was a thing because of Selma Hayek mistakenly calling him so at the Oscars. Either way, taken at face value, Jeff Snyder is basically implying that Antonio Banderas must have passed on the role and is going to go to a different actor. Now, one of the other things he had to say about what's going on with Reed Richards is that apparently he thinks the Matt Smith thing isn't what he said, quote-unquote, happening, or rather, Matt Smith will not be taking the role of Reed Richards. However, just days ago, remember during the prologue I mentioned I was already doing a video when this broke today, it was said from Daniel Rickman, one of the most trusted industry insiders who has one of the best track records, especially over the last 3 or 4 years, that Matt Smith was the last actor that was offered the role of Reed Richards before the strike. Now, there were other updates yesterday coming from separate industry insiders saying, no, that's not true. They're going to make another run at Adam Driver. And as you guys know, just days ago, Jeff Snyder, the same source, said that Adam Driver couldn't connect with the script, and we speculated that the script rewrite that we know is now happening with Josh Friedman might have been Marvel's attempt to try to A, make the script better, but B, then maybe make a better pass at Adam Driver for taking up the lead role. Speaking of which, none of this is actually going to get locked or set in stone until the actors have resolved the strike that's going on now. We've heard rumors that they may be going back to the table between the studios and the Writers Guild, which is some progress, but as far as the actor strike goes right now, it is not looking good, at least for the time being. Meaning any of these rumors that are continuing to come out about what's going on in the fabric and the landscape of the casting are just that, rumors, which lead me to maybe my second point here. I've seen at least maybe a couple of comments where people are getting stressed out that this is changing all the time. This is just the nature of the business in the first place. The only difference here is that the news cycle around Marvel Studios is in a way different place than it was during the Avengers. I knew it was going to be like this for the Fantastic Four casting, and it'll probably be twice that when they finally start casting the original X-Men for the 616 in some years to come. So don't let it stress you out. Expect it to keep changing. It's part of the rumor mill and the news cycle as well. And really, it's all rumors until one of two things happen. Either Marvel Studios drags them out on stage, or an industry insider trade like the Hollywood Reporter or Deadline says it, then it's as good as confirmed. And I say all this to preface what My Time to Shine Hello tweeted out yesterday. The anonymous Twitter scoopster saying this, quote, "The Fantastic Four casting is such a weird roller coaster. Matt Shakman had a clear vision in mind of what he wanted and was set on Driver, Robbie, Mescal, and Diggs as the leads, and then they all passed. Post-strike, it's going to be interesting to see who finally gets it." And basically, A, this is two things. Remarking on what's been going on with the team in the first place, all of these different reports, but B, I think what they're more specifically saying about Matt Shakman here is not that he's disappointed he didn't get this team, but just that he's a professional. He understands that this is the business, and once you get some of the lead roles locked, you get a clearer picture of what the film is going to be. And we recently heard that as director Jon Favreau and Kevin Feige recently, on the anniversary of Iron Man, started talking about what that film was. And you heard Jon Favreau say as soon as they got Robert Downey Jr. locked in the Iron Man role, what he was doing with the film became a lot clearer. That's the same for these lead actors. As soon as you get the actors in your film, for someone like Matt Shakman, who's trying to see the big picture, his vision probably became very clear. But as I mentioned, maybe already once during this video, but many times at the channel, the rumor was always that Matt Shakman's first choice was Vanessa Kirby. And so, regardless of what happened with Margot Robbie, Adam Driver, whether or not Adam Driver will be coming back to the role or Matt Smith will take it, or maybe even a different actor, Matt Shakman has a vision for what he wants with the film, but will have a clearer vision of what it'll be once he gets these roles locked. That being said, I actually can't believe that these updates have continued to come, and we've still got one specific update I wanted to cover in a video all of its own, which we will be posting in a couple days, or maybe tonight, probably tomorrow, here at the channel. In the meantime, guys, I am still all ears as the casting turns for the Fantastic Four. What do you like? What do you not like? And who do you got in these roles? I am still all ears because it appears as though some of these roles are still wide open, and I'm still, fingers crossed, hoping they go with some rather unknown faces or maybe an unknown actor for Reed Richards. I've not been overly thrilled with some of the names we've heard recently, like Adam Driver or Matt Smith or even Ryan Gosling, and it's not because I don't like the actors or think they wouldn't do an amazing job. I just don't see any of them as Reed Richards. But hey, what do I know? I'd rather them just go back with John Krasinski. Kind of wondering why they don't. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below quickly. Let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. All right, we're still giving away PlayStation 5s at the channel. We're going to continue to do so until the PlayStation 5 Pro comes out. Then we'll switch to that. And as it appears right now, if some of the recent reports are true about what if in December, we've got confirmed 3, if not 4 PlayStation 5 giveaways between now and December. So if you want to be entered to win or for any of the other giveaways at the channel, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button because you need to be a subscriber. Then leave a comment down below because it's truly random. The more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos, the same way we're doing here. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you liked today's video, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at I'mFires. Find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, under the name All Fire.
Subscribe, like this video. Have a great day, and see you guys. Bye. This is for watching. See you guys. Bye.